Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Orpa, and I think there's this unspoken expectation that if you're smart, stable, and successful, you shouldn't be struggling in your dating life. But the truth is, a lot of intelligent men are finding themselves single, and not necessarily by choice. If that's you, it can be incredibly confusing. You've done everything right. You have a good head on your shoulders. You treat women with respect, and you genuinely want something meaningful. So why is it so hard? In this video, I'm going to break down the real reasons why so many intelligent men are single, not to shame you, but to help you understand the patterns, shift your approach, and actually create the kind of relationship that you're looking for. The first thing that I want to talk about today is that intelligence doesn't automatically equal emotional availability. A lot of intelligent men live in their heads, and that's not a bad thing. You're a thinker, you process things deeply, you value reason, and you often seek to understand the why behind, well, probably everything. But connection doesn't always happen through logic, it happens through feeling. And if you've been taught to suppress emotion or to only express yourself when it's necessary, women may experience you as emotionally distant, guarded, or just unengaged. You might be present physically but unavailable emotionally. Maybe you're not intentionally holding back. Maybe you just don't naturally emote or express vulnerability the way that other people do. But when a woman can't feel you, she won't feel close to you. So what to do here is to practice being more emotionally expressive. Not by oversharing or being dramatic, but by allowing space for warmth, curiosity, and responsiveness in real time. Ask yourself and be really honest. Does she feel seen and felt with me? Because relationships happen in the little moments, not the perfect plans. Number 2, overthinking kills momentum. You're used to making thoughtful decisions, and that's a strength. But in dating, overthinking often turns into hesitation, missed opportunities, and spiraling self-doubt. You might reread texts, constantly analyze her tone, question if she's even interested, and then end up doing absolutely nothing. Meanwhile, someone else who's less thoughtful, but more direct, is taking action and making a connection. You don't need to have every single little thing figured out before you make a move. In fact, some of the best connections happen through imperfect but genuine action. So really try your best to catch yourself when you start to spiral into analysis. Ask yourself, and again, be honest, what would I do if I didn't need to be perfect? Just real, just me. Then take a small step. Text her, ask her out, give her a compliment. Let it be a little messy, because momentum, not perfection, is what builds connection. Don't fall into that paralysis by analysis trap. Overthinking, as I stated, will absolutely kill any sort of momentum in terms of building a connection. Number 3, you assume your value speaks for itself. Many intelligent men believe that once a woman gets them, she'll appreciate them. And while that might be true, it assumes that she's going to stick around long enough to uncover your depth. But attraction isn't just about what's true on paper. It's about what's felt in real time. It's about energy, emotion, and experience. If you're relying solely on your stability, kindness, or credentials on paper to win her over, she might be skipping the part where she actually feels something with you. Curiosity, humor, excitement, a little bit of tension. While stability, kindness, and credentials are absolutely a green flag, good for you, thumbs up. I think it's wonderful to have those things. There is more to attraction than just that. So what I want you to do here is learn to showcase your personality, not just your resume. Playful teasing, shared laughter, good storytelling, or even a moment of light flirtation can go so much further than just listing off your accomplishments. Let her feel who you are, not just know it. Focus on connecting instead of impressing, as I always like to say. Number 4, you struggle to relate to the current dating culture. Let's face it, modern dating can feel transactional, shallow, and really overwhelming. And if you're someone who values depth, it can be incredibly discouraging. You might feel completely out of place in the world of swiping, ghosting, and surface-level interactions. It has become so easy to assume that meaningful connection is a lost cause, especially if you are online a lot or chronically online. But giving up completely or withdrawing emotionally only reinforces the problem. Not all women want hookup culture, for example. Many women are looking for exactly what you're offering, but they're just as frustrated with the system as you are. So what I want you to do here is shift your strategy. Focus on more intentional spaces, whether it be interest-based meetups, local classes, meaningful online communities. And when you do use dating apps, be clear about what you're looking for. Use your depth as a filter, not a wall. The 5th reason is you might have high standards but no real strategy. It's great to know what you want, but if you're not positioning yourself to meet that kind of person, or if you're disqualifying people too quickly, you may be unintentionally blocking that connection that you're looking for. Maybe you want a woman who's thoughtful, attractive, and kind, but are you going to places where those women hang out? Are you putting yourself in proximity to people who match your values? You might also hold women to standards that you hold yourself to, which is fair in principle, but can sometimes prevent you from seeing someone's potential if they don't necessarily express it in the same exact way that you do. So what I want you to do here is align your strategy with your standards. Go where quality women actually are. Be open-minded, not unrealistic, and recognize that connection and compatibility are built. They don't always appear so instantly. Number 6, you're waiting to be chosen instead of choosing. This is a huge one. Many intelligent men are used to being selected based on merit. Maybe you got into top schools, you landed great jobs. You were chosen based on performance and capability. But dating is a different story. It doesn't always work like that. Women don't just discover great men, they feel desired by them. They feel pursued, and they're drawn to the energy of a man who knows what he wants and acts on it. If you're sitting back hoping to be noticed, you're likely missing out. Not because you're not valuable or you don't bring anything to the table, but because you're not signaling interest. So what I want you to do here is start choosing. Make eye contact, start conversations, ask her out, be clear, don't play games or hide behind passive energy. The right woman will respect your confidence, and she'll appreciate being chosen by a man who's secure in himself. So if you're an intelligent man who's single, I want you to know this. You're not broken, you're not too deep, you're not too different, you're not failing because you're unworthy. But you might be over-intellectualizing something that's meant to be experienced, not solved. Are you staying in your head instead of being present? Are you waiting to be chosen instead of showing up as a chooser? Are you holding back who you are instead of letting her feel that? You don't need to become someone else. That's not what I'm trying to say. You just need to apply your strengths, your intelligence, your thoughtfulness, your depth, in a way that's going to build connection, not just safety or structure. Being smart is attractive, but smart with presence, leadership, and emotional connection. That is magnetic. So if anything I mentioned resonated with you, let me know down in the comments. And if you want to follow up on practical ways to build momentum, lead conversations, create connection without overthinking it, I'd be happy to break that down. Just let me know if you want to see that down in the comments. If you liked this video or found it helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to be in the loop for when I release new content. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.